It's... I left it. Oops, oops, oops. Cider time! It tastes so good. We had this cider at Thanksgiving, and I don't regret it one bit. Amazing. It's literally just, she bought, well, it'll be in the Thanksgiving vlog, but she just bought like regular apple cider, like that you can get in a bottle, and then she just added a bunch of like cloves and cinnamon and stuff to it. It tastes so good. Just like boil it for a while. Ugh, delicious. So my mom and I have literally been having that cider for like 3 days. Probably like 3 days. I'm trying to get used to, everybody was saying that I keep looking like I'm staring off to the side, but it's because that's where I am. So like there are all these dots. Those of you who don't have an Android or like an S4 or whatever. So there are all these dots at the top, and I've tried to like figure out like which one is the lens. Like, where am I supposed to be looking? And before now I was just like, well, let's look at myself, I guess. But I figured it out now. It's this one. So now we know. Now we know where the lens is, and I'll try to look at it, but my big old face is just like, hey, you want to talk about a thing? So, by the way, there's me. Peace. But yeah, the last couple of days have been very relaxing. It's been so nice because like especially today, I've been so excited to go back to work. Like, I've obviously loved spending time with my family. I've loved having all of this time like in Belgium and then coming back and then immediately going to Thanksgiving. But I'm so jazzed for December. I'm just like, I am going to make so many videos. I'm going to do so much stuff. Like, I have so much energy to do things. So I'm really excited to get back and do all of that and have fun and just, you know, just get back into the groove. Get back into the groove of everything. It's going to be really nice. I'm bummed though. For my Thanksgiving vlog, I realized that I can make albums in my gallery, like where all of my photos go. And since I was having trouble like finding where all of my videos were before, I was like, oh, this is nice. I can just create albums. So I can make like a kitties album, and I can make a food album. The food album is so big, by the way. And like a selfies album and shoots and blah, blah, blah. And that way I can also section off the videos that I want to use in a vlog. So I'm like going through and doing all this stuff, and at the same time I'm deleting stuff. And I deleted one of the videos for the Thanksgiving vlog. So I just like sat there and just stared at my phone for a second. I was like, wait, no, wait, no. And of course immediately looked up, you know, anything that can backtrace. I need you to backtrace it if possible. But there are options that I'm gonna try. But if it doesn't work out, it was literally just, sorry, this arm is getting tired. It was literally just, hey, here's all the stuff that I got for Thanksgiving. And I think that that's it. I think that that's literally all that that video was. It was like, hey, I got this cool Snuggie, and I got a couple other things, and they're also pretty cool. Speaking of other things that I got, actually, I'll show you one of the other things that I got right now. Because it pertains to what I did today. I promise. Okay. Okay. So one of my favorite gifts in the world is, I had told my mom that I couldn't find my recipe book. And she was like, oh, that's really sad. And I was like, I know. And so she got me, what is that? Get out of there. Get off of there. She got me this. At first I thought it was Hebrew. And then I realized it says Lon Lon and has a little cow on it. It's a little recipe book. So happy. So I have a bunch of recipes in there, and I'm very excited about it because all of the recipes are like old recipes from when I was like a kid. I was like, oh man, because my mom made short ribs. That's what started this whole thing. My mom had leftover short ribs, and I was like, oh my gosh, short ribs, I love the short ribs so much. And so I had a bunch of leftover short ribs, and I And then I was like, man, I should grab that recipe from you. I don't want the spaghetti recipe because I want that to be like a special thing. When I come home, I have spaghetti. And she was like, okay. So I wrote down a short rib recipe. I wrote down my papa's rosemary chicken recipe. So many things. I'm so excited. And the moussaka. Oh, I haven't had moussaka since I was like a kid. So jazzed. I can't wait to make moussaka. But the problem is that my food sensibilities are still very much like rooted here. Like I love stews and I love soups and like really thick casseroles, like things that you eat when it's cold. When it's like a cold, rainy place. And I don't live in a cold, rainy place anymore. So, yeah, I was just like, oh. So my mom and I were going through all the recipes. She was like, you should take this and this and this. And I was like, I'm not going to want to make, come on, phone. Like, I'm not going to want to make all of these things because they're all so heavy. Like, it's not stuff that I should be eating all the time. I'm going to sit like this, actually. It's going to be really dark. Okay. Welcome. I had so much spaghetti tonight. No, Scarf, get out of the way! Get out of here, Scarf, you're ruining everything! I had some... I've always wanted, like, 8 chins. Like, I think I love when people have a bunch of chins. Is that weird? Like, I just think it's one of the best things in the world, and every time I say that I feel bad because the person that, like, is utilizing their chins to look awesome. Just like, God, I just love your chins. Like, I don't love my chins. I don't want them. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I love them. That's just how it is. So, I just really want more of this cider. That's why I came over here. Yeah, Dad made spaghetti. It was delicious. And yesterday, my aunt and my cousin, not Tierney, but a different cousin, came over and we all played cards. We played a type of rummy. I can't remember what it was called. It was a type of rummy. And it was very fun. It was really, really fun. And I got severe beginner's luck. Like, I kept getting all of the wild cards and they were all so angry. And then I just started losing heinously. And I was like, no! My mom and I play Phase 10 a lot, and Phase 10 is basically like a rummy game, but dumbed down. So, what was it called? Oh my gosh. Hold on. Hey, Mommy?
Yeah?
What was that rummy game called?
Shanghai Rummy.
Shanghai Rummy. Thank you! It's called Shanghai Rummy. And now we know. I don't think she knows she was in a video. Sneaky, sneaky, sneaky. But yeah, we played Shanghai Rummy. For any of you who've ever played Shanghai Rummy, apparently the rules online are all completely different, so you probably play it very different from how we played it. But yeah, that was very fun. And I don't know, just been relaxing a lot. Like, just kind of chilling. My mom and I saw Frozen today. Frozen was very good. I was not expecting a lot out of Frozen, but I really liked Tangled. And the look of Frozen seemed to be very Tangled. So I was like, interesting. And it was, like, great. I want to say things, but they would kind of spoil it. Like, just general vague things, but I think it'll make you think too much when you see it. So I'm like, I can't say anything. But oh, never mind. I recommend Frozen. I thought that it was very good. So, it went above my expectations, which is nice. So, yeah, I'm very full, and my mom is watching Christmas movies. My mom has seen every single Hallmark Christmas movie. All of them. And every year, they just replay all of the ones from the past years, but every Saturday there's a new one. So right now she's watching the new one. And like halfway through it, she was like, this is dumb. I was like, they're all dumb. But like there's a certain kind of dumb that she really likes, and there's a kind of dumb where she's like, And I was enjoying it. She was like, this seems kind of dumb. And I was like, no, I think it's going to be, let's just keep watching it. She was like, okay, fine. And then I was like, I'm going to go make a video. I'm like half expecting that she's just like turned it off. I was like, done with this. that's been my last couple of days. And tomorrow I'm going to be on multiple planes. The only way to keep these Thanksgiving, man. I'm sure Christmas is worse. But the only way to keep these plane costs down was for me to take, like, a bunch of planes to get back, which is so silly. I'm one state away. But the way here, I made it one way, because my mom doesn't like to drive when it's dark. And the way back, I'm going to be on all the planes. So I'll get home really late. But I'll get home in time to make a coffee. I'll make a coffee. I'll see my kitties. Oh my gosh, it's going to be so great. But anywho, I hope you guys had an amazing day, and I will talk to you again tomorrow. Okay. Mwah!